executive coaching company that we look after sort of business professionals and CEOs of large companies. We look after health and fitness. I started working with you when we were about to open this gym, and before that we had obviously clients everywhere, but now we have our own gym in Helsinki. It's a little private studio that is now little. It's like nearly 300 square meters, but it's sold out. So that's awesome. I'm a very hyperactive person, I think, and for me, it was hard to focus on one thing. As he just said, I have a few different things going on, and it was important that I focused on one thing. So it was more about, for me, it was discipline and focus. I'm a pretty disciplined guy. I'm, a fitness guy, I guess is what you call it, but it's more about being disciplined in both things and focused on actually doing the one thing that's going to make my business move every single day. And like a lot of the times I just get distracted, and then I would just chase the shiny object and try and do something else. And that was, I found, sort of holding me back. And it clearly was. Every single day I was going to work and feeling busy, but then nothing really got achieved. When I sat down every night and I started to write down what I achieved today, it was fuck all. So I thought I was busy, but I was never really achieving anything. That was the truth. And once I broke the business down into a few little simple steps, and I focused on a few little things, when we started working together, it was like, what's the one thing that's going to move my business? And basically getting 3 clients a week was what we broke it down to in the end. I focused on getting 3 clients a week, and because I made that so simple, instead of focusing on trying to build a $1 million business or something, which I wanted to do, I had to look at like what was the main things, and yeah, I was just always getting distracted, and it was causing a lot of problems. Notice that my focus has improved, and like all those things. Obviously, I've got a lot more money, and all those things are massive. But just that one thing that always gets to me is like, fuck. It's like the constant reminder that I worked with you. Yeah. I remember you saying to me like before the session, like I was having some problems with a girlfriend or whatever. Like nothing too bad. She's a really understanding person, but I was never spending time with her. And we're trying to create that balance and focus focus when I'm at work, and then home be focused to be at home. Yeah. And I said like. You said to me, like, what do you do? And I'm like, man, I just sit up all night on my laptop trying to get shit done, whether it be email marketing or writing Facebook ads or doing all that sort of shit. And that was the big thing. It was like, you're like, okay, if I do this, you're not going to take your laptop home. And I'm like, that's good. And it was like the 3 calls later or something, you asked me, it was like, how's the work at home going? I'm like, fuck, I haven't taken my laptop home for 3 weeks now. Like, I didn't even realize. That was the funniest part. But yeah, man, like, yeah, as I said, I have one call with you a week, and I'd say that's one of the best 1 hour I spent every single week, I would say. Like, I maybe had like a little bit of limiting beliefs as to what I could achieve being an immigrant in a different country and running a business in a different fucking language, mostly in a different language. And the fact that, you taught me to let go of some things as well as being focused. So as a part of being focused, I needed to let go of certain parts of my businesses and trust other people into doing them. That was the biggest thing, and the biggest thing that saved me a lot of time in the end. Right. So there's so much for being focused every 2 to 3 hours, but if those 2 to 3 hours and you still have to do a lot of things, you're just going to work for 12 in the end. But so that was a big part that I didn't think I was going to get, was learning to trust other people a little bit more. And that did help me grow the business more than what, probably more than what being focused actually would have. Now we're up to 85,000 a month. And I think like if we grow at this rate and retain our clients at this rate, we should easily hit 1.6 million a year next year, with around about 915,000 euros profit, and that's growing at actually a pretty slow rate. So I recommend they jump on a call with you.